What up, Cypher friend? This is Mitty Man coming at you again, Walker's Music, with yet another word for the day. Matter of fact, it's Thursday night edition, and as you see in my topic, say remembering, remembering my alma mater, my junior college days, and Andrew, and went to Andrew between '82 and '84, graduated in '84. But I just wanted to say, we was very amazed at all the response I got, and I don't even know of all the responses yet. I haven't read hardly any of them on the last live broadcast I did on Facebook last night. But we thank for all the comments. Even if I got any negative comments, we thank for those too. But I didn't mean any harm about it. I was just speaking the truth. That's all, speaking the truth. And matter of fact, cause I can read and I do comprehend what I read. And my high school was called Randolph County Comprehensive High School, so I comprehend what I read. And I've read throughout the Bible so many times I can hardly count them. And I got my concordance and all kinds of different literature that I use to study. And so when I say I know something, I know it according to the Bible. Not according to my own knowledge, but according to the Bible knowledge. But I was just sitting here now remembering the school year, 82 to 84. And I started piano lessons. It was in October the 31st of 1981, right there at Andrew College. My piano instructor was Constance Rhodes. But at that time, she had married Mr. Rhodes, which was the head of the music department at that time. She hadn't married him yet. They were dating, and her name was Constance Hunt, Hunt. And she was my first piano instructor, my first piano teacher. And she had me for a whole year before that. Next year in '82, September, I entered the school year. I registered and entered school. And so the rest is history. I majored in music and everything, and then double majored after I left there to go to Berry, in music and business. And so, but I'm talking now about Andrew. And we had some real good times in the music department. God knows we did. Every year, the music department had a production, a major production of a musical drama every year. In 1983, we donned Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, where I played one of the 12 sons of Israel, and my part was Gad. And then that next year, following year, 1984, in that spring of that year, we had two broadcasts, two productions, that Friday night and that, I believe it was like that Friday night and that Saturday night we had an encore presentation. I think that's the way it was. It's been quite a few years ago, people. But nevertheless, in that second year we did Damn Yankees. And I played Smokey, the baseball player. And we put a lot of time, a lot of practice and rehearsal went into those two musicals. And I believe, people, right now, to be honest with you, I believe I could redo that publication, either one of them. I can redo it right now by memory. I really do believe I could still do it, even though it's been that long. But that just going to show you the intense rehearsal that we had in order for me to sit here and say that. But I really do believe that I could line it out from start to finish right now. But at any rate, we just thank God and we give God all the glory and the praise for memories like that, and we can sit back and reminisce on the thing that we wants to have done, people we have met, some of them going on, some of them we never will see again. Some of them we never will see again. We don't say that negatively, but it's just a fact. Some of them we will never see again. But it was nice while it was going on. It was nice when it was. So we just go on and then we just deal with it from there. So now this is what I'm saying, people, like I was speaking last night. And I'm just going to say this here on the tail end of this video. I'm not going to make no long video tonight. Don't really feel too good to be honest with you. But nevertheless, what we were saying about the preachers and by not having no pulpit. And I ain't mean that in a negative way, but I do mean the female had just as much right as the male. God makes no distinction between that. We were created equal. To cohabitate this world, we was put here together. You ain't, the man ain't no higher than the woman ain't no higher than the man. They were both created equal. It says in the Bible, as you go and read in Genesis, it said that they were created, male and female, and he called their name Adam. Now wait a minute. Why could God call their name Adam? Think about it. Read it. It's in there. So what I was saying here, I don't know. I know a few female preachers that can stomp down preach. And I'm going to name them in according to the way I heard them, in the order that I heard them. I heard the first preacher, well, you know, in this area that I heard, her name was Terkesa Vaughn at that time. And then she got a married name now, Terkesa Russian. Terkesa was stomp down preach. Do you hear me? Stomp down preach. I first heard Terkesa when I was ministering music down at a church called Mount Nebo in Morgan, Georgia. That's why I first heard Terkesa preach at. And I mean, she could stomp down preach. All right? That's one. In the order of me hearing them. Second one that I heard in this area was Stephanie Walton, which is one of my pastors right now, my Third Sunday church. Pastor Stephanie Walton, stomp down, preach the boards off the floor. If you can understand my English. Stomp down, unadulterated preacher of the gospel. All right. Then the third preacher that I was dealing with, New Salem, Pastor Brenda Wilson and her husband. They were joint co-pastors there. Pastor Brenda was stomped down, tell it. She didn't care. She didn't like it. She was just going to tell it. She going and still tell it like it is. Now those three preachers, and I got to say this here. I'm gonna bring up two more. We got more now, but I'm gonna bring up three more. We got Pastor Christine Kennedy. Now I don't know their proper name, their proper title, so I'm just saying I'm just gonna say pastor or reverend, whatever. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Reverend Christine Kennedy. There was also Diane Hensley Power. Also Reverend Shirley, Pastor Shirley, Minister Shirley Gilbert. Now all of them women stomp down preachers. They will preach the paint off the wall. Now I can imagine why some of the men folk might not want them to preach. Yeah, because sometimes they may be showing them up because they can stomp down, preach the gospel. Now I just said that. Now y'all take it the way you want. I'm not trying to brag on nobody, but I'm just telling the truth of what I have seen. And this is how come I say I give them just as much accolade and equal, taking my hat off to them just as well as I would do to any male. Because in my opinion, they preach just as well as any male I've ever heard. But it's not about that. It's about, did God call you? We try, I can't follow no woman. Well, you're not following the man either. I hate people say that. I can't follow no woman. Well, you're not following the man or woman. So that just says you just caught up in your old ways, and that you wanted to have it your way. Some of us want to have it our way regardless. But nevertheless, I just wanted to make certain I made that analogy, and I'm hoping that y'all know who I'm talking about. Some of you will know those preachers. Some of you may not know them. But believe you me, take it from me, man. They can stomp down, preach, and they preach the gospel. All we need is the gospel being preached to us people. It's regardless of who it comes from. Male or female has no bearing on this gospel, long as it be preached. That's all I got to say about that. So now, y'all take it the way you want them. In other words, I didn't mean to put nobody pastor down. Never didn't mean that from the beginning. Still don't mean that. But I'm just saying there is neither male or female in Christ. There's neither male or female in Christ. We are all equal in Christ. Let us remember that, people. Let us remember that. And so, like I said, this is just was a walk down memory lane and let y'all know some of the things that I did do as far as musically at Andrew, and we really did. Those two musicals that was in my tenure, my 2 years at at Andrew, that we had a very, very great time with getting it ready. We had a great time getting ready for the production. And we had a marvelous week, all those guys and gals, we had a good time. The professors that took part in it, we had a great time. From Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat all the way to Damn Yankees, we had a great time. So that just was, I just wanted to share that with y'all. And like I said, I don't know when I'll be doing another live feed on Facebook, but it's like I said, I keep a keyboard covered now, because if I don't keep it covered, it'll make me, when I do the live feed, make me go more toward that keyboard than to do what I'm trying to get over to you on the message that I'm trying to bring. But I got some keyboard stuff that's coming, so we just got to figure it out, and we will do that. So with that being said, this middleman saying whatever get into it, God ain't in it, come on out of it, because it's going to come to nothing. And we, to the next video, next Bible study, whichever come first, it's the middleman saying peace and good night.